presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport. Historic Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even-keeled. You don't know if he just threw a hit or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 23 yards on that pass play. And that will be a 1st down.
This is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy. We're going to just keep giving him a chance.
That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Bears' 40.
Here's Dobbins. He's got space inside the 25. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. That's enough for a 1st down. A run with Dobbins. And he's in. Touchdown, Dragons. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7. Bears nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
You know, it's funny, some games you can look at the box score and you have a pretty good feeling who won. And last week, not one of them. I mean, to throw for 3 touchdowns, no picks, you'd expect that team to win, but they just didn't get the performances and the production from those around him. So he needs to continue to play at that level, continue to bring along the rest of his teammates. If they can get a more collective performance similar to his, now I think they've got a real shot to have success.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Now they'll set up to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the 1st down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8 from the 43. Here's 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
Up the middle they go. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
One of the tight ends in motion right. I'll give on the ground, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. We'll try again here, second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 33-yard line.
One little inside draw with their fullback. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
They'll throw out of the gun. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. And it looked like one of the Bears was able to get in there. He did, so the ball stays with Chicago.
Big loss on the play.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20.
At their own 15-yard line.
He'll step up and run this. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
18-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's good for a San Antonio first down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, San Antonio.
Back to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
First down.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down. They'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Back to the air one more time. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First down. It's a gain of 20. And the San Antonio first down.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. Oh, the elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, San Antonio.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
The extra point is good. And the Dragons move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bears offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he is in the midst of a sensational season, currently second in the NFL in passing yards. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Tight end motioning left. He'll turn and hand this one off. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. It is 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Dragons offense and their running back set to go once more. He's had a nose to the end zone all season long, and now here in the month of December, he is the NFL's leader this season for rushing touchdowns. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-0 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 6. Throwing now from the gun. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They get 16 on that connection, and that will be a 1st down. Here's a designed run. He'll take care of it himself. Picks up the 1st down and a gain of 12. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now this time he'll set up to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
San Antonio, 1st down. A gain of 33.
He'll drop to throw. The throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. It hangs under a bit too much. It's intercepted.
In that spotlight, that's just painful. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
The Bears offense ready to take over once more. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1. At the 42-yard
From the gun, here's a handoff. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
They'll go with the sneak. And he is going to have a Bears first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
43-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. To the left side here. Caught by Baker. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
The 47-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Out of the gun, he'll throw, and they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Dragons offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. The hold closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3.
4 yards on the pickup.
Now it's Dobbins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 20. That's enough for a first down.
42-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pick.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 3rd and 7.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bears offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. They'll send a tight end in motion right. They'll try to run with their fullback. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
That's good for the Bears. First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Now a handoff, running right. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. That's caught! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes. But now on 3rd and goal, following that 2nd down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. No issues there. This one is good. And the Bears are finally on the board. It's 17-3. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Quick throw, taken in. And the Bears going to be set up with 1st and goal as play moves them down to the 1.
1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The PAT, up and good. And the Bears are back in this one. It's 17-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Dragons offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him. And your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. 2nd down and 3. Back to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hanson and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our look around the league starts now with a matchup of contrasting styles. All right, Mike, thanks very much. Lots to get to from a jam-packed Sunday of football. Let's get right into it. And here's the Jets wideout. They put a lot of trust in him, and it's well placed. This, one of 3 touchdowns for him in the game. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners. They're playing host to the New Orleans Saints. And this is the running back for the home team. He's got the ball. He's got a head of steam. He has a touchdown. 33 yards to the house. The Niners get the victory here. They win it by 10. One more to show you real quick. We go to Houston. It's the Texans hosting the Jacksonville Jags. And this is the Houston tight end. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Texans win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. With that, let's give you a look at the playoff picture in the AFC through 15 weeks. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
They bring the tight end in motion. The third quarter begins with a run. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7. They'll look to throw. Pass, right side, taken by Baker. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Pick this one up on the ground. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll get this to Baker. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's got the 1st down. Not by a whole lot. Only gets 3. That's all he needed for a new set of downs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 1st and 10. Again, they'll try to power forward with their fullback. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 4. Now this time they'll look to throw. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
Bears 1st down. 1st and 10.
A tight end in motion now. Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
That one, take it in. Touchdown there. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Makes the score 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
1st down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
It might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the 1st sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. That helps to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to 3rd down.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
Would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, Nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's
Here's Dobbins.
number 35, the ball carrier. Peters tackled at the 46-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
The Dragons getting their punt team out here. Oh, that is terrific.
The Bears take over
Out of
first
that,
and 10.
inside the 5-yard line. The Bears offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. Second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's brought down at his own 4-yard line. 1-yard gain.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down.
A gain of a yard brings up third.
He'll look to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. The Bears send out their punt team, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line. The Dragons offense ready to take over possession of the football. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Throwing now from the gun. Open man, left side, he's got it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
First down. A gain of 14.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Second and 10.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Back to the air one more time. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 31 yards.
8-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Ball at the 3, second down, and goal. They'll try to run this one in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Big play coming up, third and goal. He'll drop to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Dragons. That his second touchdown tonight. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Makes the score Dragons 24, Bears 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. 1st down throw there is incomplete. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Dragons are going to take over here at their own 22.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The Dragons offense make their way out to take over once more. This one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now I'm going to try to polish this thing off here in the 4th. His drive will start on the ground. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
And the San Antonio first down. A gain of 19 yards. And the San Antonio first down.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Here now, 3rd and 5. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. The Dragons punt team unit comes out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Oh, he landed it at the right spot, just had the wrong spin. Goes into the end zone, touchback. The ball's coming out to the 20-yard line. The Bears offense headed back to take over once more. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete to Baker. At after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run back. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
3rd and 10.
3rd and 10. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down. The Dragons offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. And a win here would be number 12 on the season. This is going to be a dangerous matchup for anyone this postseason. Back to work now, though. It's 1st and 10. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. A gain there of 21. And that will be a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Up the middle they go. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Back to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Intended for number 24. Incomplete. It's 3rd down. And 10.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. As a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago. As they'll discuss what's to come. It's 4th downs looming. Out now is the field goal unit. They'll try to pick up 3 points here. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dragons will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bears offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Number 19. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And we've seen this throughout the entire game, Mike. These receivers are having a hard time uncovering against this secondary. You force a quarterback to throw into a lot of tightly contested windows, it's going to end up in the wrong hands.
The Dragons offense back onto the field for their next possession. They're going to be trying to play keep away in this situation. Use as much clock as possible. Up a couple of scores as they start this drive. 1st and 10. Now give on the ground. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense. So the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. They'll look to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, a fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. As they try to run it here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. So the decision has been made, and they will send the field goal unit out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Dragons will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Bears offense ready to take over once again. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3.
32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll get this to Baker. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He'll get up and clock it and does it with just a little over 40 seconds to play. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
He'll look to throw. Oh, a loose football. No turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
Going to air this one out. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Victory formation. Defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win for our visitors. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago. And they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Chicago.